Where we at? Where we at?
Welcome, welcome. Hey, E, how you doing tonight?
Wow. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. What's going on, partner?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
You got it. You got it. They've been doing too much in my city. I see it. Huh?
Yeah, they getting it
Losing their
in.
damn mind.
They getting it in the red stick.
I had to stay. Shit. I had to. I was at home. I stayed out their way. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get me to stay for homecoming. I said, "Oh no, no, I'm not. Mm-mm. Shit.
Man,
I'm trying to take business, take the care of business with my mama. You know what I'm saying? I
right.
get I get in Louisiana it's on the accident. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. No, indeed, no.
It wasn't on accident. You was here on purpose.
Well, yeah, for that, but I'm saying I go to one of them little gatherings they got going on, and an accident happened. Then
Oh
what?
yeah, yeah.
How I
That'd
supposed
be
to
bad.
explain it? Yeah,
That'd be
I was
bad.
like, who? Not me. I said, y'all gonna be running.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah, just go ahead, go tell me why you not coming. You acting different. Told me I
mm.
talk too proper. I say proper. What are you talking about? Tell me that don't sound like you. I said okay. You want me to be hood all my life, or what do you want to call it? I
Mm.
said I think I talk the same. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh,
I guess they so used to the ratchet side of me. You know what I'm saying? So you
hey,
know
I'm,
how that
I'm,
works.
I'm just gonna put this out there, and this is a disclaimer. If they can't accept you for who you are, they can't accept you.
Oh, they man, look, Erica solo as hell. She don't give a shit about too much and that no more. You know what I'm saying? You know, I done lived my life. You feel me? And I
I got you.
mean, only thing else we could do is keep getting up, get older, and wait on our day to cross
I,
over. You feel me? And build some
shit.
wealth in the middle of it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't want to just exist out here in this great land that God gave us.
What I
I
mean?
want to live. I don't want to just exist, man. Just existing don't seem fair to God.
Well, I mean, I don't think I'm existing. I think I'm going enjoying life at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm
So
going
yeah,
on trips,
that
planning
what it got to
life.
be
You know what
about,
I'm
my G.
saying?
You got to enjoy life,
Yeah,
man, and
that's what I'm
do some
saying.
good
Getting
while you're
older.
in it.
Yeah, I'm getting older, having fun at it. You know what I'm saying? And at the
Right.
end of the day, you gotta wait. You can't do nothing but other than not be afraid of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Do we want to die? Nah, we want to still be here so we can get on people's nerves. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
however, I just hate that our youngsters out here like they living to die.
Hey,
You know?
man, tonight's show should really help somebody. But it's up to us to give great insight to how things happen in the process of life, man. We should be able to help a lot of people tonight. I'm looking forward to tonight's show.
I know I hear a TV, and we shouldn't be hearing a TV on here for sure.
I probably ain't supposed to say this, but you know it ain't me. I'm driving.
Okay. I just muted it until we can get it quiet like this because my shows has to be a little more polished. But anywho, I do hope that we get stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like forest communities, because I understand the difference between hood and I understand the difference between ordinary people that's trying to live. You know what I'm saying? But I can say this one situation. Remember, I sent you guys all this stuff, right? And
Right.
one situation kind of stood out to me. Obviously, I don't know if he was in the streets. I know nothing really too much about him or whatever. And I definitely feel so sorry for this young man. I don't remember, I don't really know his name or whatnot, but he got killed at the Holiday Inn. And the worst part of being in the streets, not is not like you have to work, you have to worry about people that's in the streets, but you also have to worry about the people that's supposed to oversee you and try to get the bad people off the streets, but also make sure they get it right. You know what I'm saying? I know people are not always right, but don't just go around slanging our kids up in jail just so you can get some out of the rat. You know what I'm saying? So I did get, you know, word, how the streets talk, obviously, that the young man
Right.
got arrested for, I guess, a murder charge allegedly, but I want to get more information about that part, so I want to speak too much about that. And allegedly, they posted him all over the internet. They post him all over the news. They post him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? To make his face, to basically so that the world can prosecute him before he go to trial. So that's what they do now anyways, right? So allegedly a lot of people was going off. So y'all keep throwing these boys in jail. These boys y'all throwing in jail. These boys, them boys ride motorcycles. They be, you know what I'm saying, fishing and all this other stuff. Y'all fishing for something because y'all can't find out what's going on, right? But this situation hit me kind of hard here because someone allegedly flattened his tires, and they thought he read it on them. And they said this, they say the police set it up that way so that I guess the beef can start a little more, and the young man is dead. I got a problem with that. I do. And
Wow,
I
that's tough.
told, yeah, and when they were telling me about it, I just said, okay, before all this shit happened, right? And I'm gonna say
Right.
the word shit, right? Where
All
the
right.
fuck y'all was at before he got killed? You know what I'm saying? All right.
Right.
Why y'all not out there? Because it's another way other than standing in front of somebody's door, damn near finna go to jail, all peaceful marching. They have legislation. They have, I could go file something against my whole entire city on the way that they're handling us within our black community. There are laws to protect you against people who think they're above the law. You get what I'm saying? So
Right.
for me, I get upset because if all that is true, I'm upset. Forget the scratch the street stuff. You made a man appear to be a rat or whatever it is, and you post him all over TV. I allegedly dropped the charges, but now got the person in jail who allegedly supposed to kill the person. You get what I'm saying? Y'all did all that to get the prize you wanted. You get me? And the whole time
Right.
they said the boy never told on anybody. So I got a problem with that. I just do. You know. And I'm gonna pray to God that all the list of people that I sent you guys, that you guys did look some of this stuff up, because there's a lot of shit that didn't happen this week. A lot of shit. A woman, how can you kill your child and have him laying in front of? Look, I'm gonna let you have the floor on that one because I sent you that when you asked me was we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go ahead and hurry and let you have that one because
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with our people.
yeah. I read up a little bit on that, man. That that hurt. Like, if you're a parent, if you're a parent and you know God, the the greatest gift we get is life. The
Right,
greatest gift we get to share is God gives us the gift to procreate and have children, and so you get to
right,
share life and love with your children. And
correct.
if you, I'm gonna speak in first person terms. This is solely about me. So um, with the exception of my oldest child, and forgive me, Devontae, for not being there. Um, I was at every doctor's appointment, um, in the room with both of my younger kids when they were born, and just the feeling you get from being a part of that, if you're fully invested in the procreation part of it, it's no way possible on God's green earth that you can allow someone to harm your child in life, because this is something that grew inside of you. And the baby didn't even grow inside of me. And the love and adoration that I have for all three of my children is just beyond reproach. It's no way I would let another woman or even their mother, which their mothers have loved them, in the same manner that I do. So it wouldn't ever be an issue about either one of my kids' parents harming them. But it's no way I'm gonna let somebody mistreat my children. And nah, I couldn't see that. Like, I'd probably be AFU behind that.
Right.
Real AFU behind that. Like, I'd probably be in jail for killing her ass.
No, you
Like, that's
probably
just a
will.
hard
You,
pill
you
to
would.
swallow.
I'll make sure I put some on your books behind that. I tell you that. I'm just
Like,
keeping it real.
and then the crazy part was I saw something today that said that the judge gave the dude a bond.
Hold up, we gonna take it slow. Not the one that killed the child, right?
Yeah,
Not him, right?
Yes.
no,
Oh wow, I thought
him.
you was talking about the other. We'll get to
No,
him later,
no,
but go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no,
Talk
no.
about
The
the white.
judge,
Yeah. Go
and,
ahead. Go
and
ahead. I'm sorry.
it was obviously a makeable bond. I didn't see the bond amount because I was traveling when it came across my screen.
Right.
But I'm kind of disappointed in that. You shouldn't kill someone and get to have an opportunity to get out of jail.
Right.
You know,
But
even if
some
it is momentarily.
that one weird. That's the most weirdest thing for someone to. I mean, we're guys. We're changing gears from the young man who obviously was killed. Was found dead by the garbage can. The actual police set him up, stating like he set him up like he was ratting. So allegedly, people was upset about it and allegedly retaliated. Okay, so now we're talking about the situation where the girl and the boyfriend had been living in this apartment and allowing these kids to freelance, live on their own, right? Well, live on their own, right? And one of the 9-year-old boys, they found him dead. I still can't fathom having to be in a house with my dead brother, but they say the kids was hadn't been eating either. So that's what we're on now. Okay, that part.
Wow.
I just think that some people need their ass beat because you have a right to have an abortion at even any given time. If you that
Right.
miserable with having kids, you know what I'm saying? Don't have them. You know
Right.
what I'm
That's right.
saying?
Yeah.
I know I wanted 3 and anything else came behind 3. I just was not prepared and wanted to be a mother of 4 or 5. And I knew that. You get what I'm saying? So you
Yes.
do
Right.
what you need to do as a woman to make sure that you don't treat no
Man.
other child or do anything to a
No.
child. You get what I'm saying?
No.
That's just crazy. I don't get it, and I'm sure Andrew didn't heard about that just as well. You could give us
I
your
have.
take on both. You know what I'm saying? I'll let
I
you have
mean,
the flow on that. Go ahead.
For all the people that want kids in the world, but you do something like that to your child. I was just as pissed when he got a bond. Like, what do he need a bond for?
What was
But
his bond? Because
I don't even know what it was.
I don't
Look,
even know what to say about that. But go
look,
ahead.
look. Was they setting the bond up because maybe they was hoping somebody on the streets to take him out for that? I mean,
No, they sent him a bond to let him out because obviously he could get that done in jail.
I
And
know.
maybe he's cooperating with the police, perhaps. I don't
He
know.
snitching on her or something?
Maybe, maybe.
That's sick to me.
Can I ask you a question? Do anybody know if she received a bond?
I don't think.
I'm looking it up right now, and it says that he got $1 million bond set, but it
With that
doesn't say
$12,000,
anything.
$15,000 or something like that? Like with a
Oh
bondsman or
no,
something
that's
like that.
150. I mean
Well,
100,000
I'm so out of touch. Okay. Oh, it's a million,
is
not
what it should be.
100,000. Okay, it's a
Yeah,
million. My bad. Okay, okay. But he a white boy though. That's a white boy and a black woman. What you think gonna happen? They gonna throw all
is
the
he
blame
white
on
or
her.
is he white
He
or?
look white.
Oh
He
yeah, he
look
white.
white.
He white. He white. He white.
He
I
look
just
white.
looked at it um from a bird's
How
eye
can you,
view earlier.
how can you not smell that child up in that D what you call it? I can't even use the word. You know what I'm saying?
He looks he looks evil.
You think he was controlling her?
Oh yeah, he probably was.
Beating her? You think he was
He
beating her?
like look at his eyes on the picture I'm looking at. Like he looks evil,
See,
and
she's a
she
black
doesn't look
woman.
too much better.
She's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I shouldn't even say black woman. She's a woman first and foremost. For you to
A,
even have, I,
a woman is human mostly.
well,
I
they're
don't, I
human,
don't
but
even.
we have more emotions than
I
you
don't consider
guys
her
do.
human. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't consider her human? Okay,
If you
all
feel
right,
me.
got you. I got you. I just can't. Y'all, this not even her. Just look at the last few months. Something is wrong and something is off. And it has nothing to do with homosexuality or anything like that, right? Something is off. Men are killing their girlfriends, their children. These things are unheard of. There's something is not right, and I don't care what nobody says. Something is just not right. I don't know if it's in our food, the air we breathe, or I don't know, or something that we take in every day, like on a daily basis, the majority of people use. I could never in my mind fathom wanting to kill someone that I know that I said I once loved, or someone I love. I don't care how mad they make me. You get what I'm saying? I might say,
Right,
yeah, you so evil, you might die with your eyes open, your shoes out. That's me saying something to them, not me feeling to want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm not gonna even lie. We had over in the last 2 weeks, and it's not even counting the ones that were not accountable for. You know what I'm saying? Over
Yeah.
30 something domestic violence, shootings, and deaths mixed together. 2 weeks. See, Saturday, oh, they turned up to another level. You get what I'm saying? Saturday was on another level. Now, everybody, you done went and did these drug busts, say you want to get the guns off the street, you want to get the dope off the street. Oh, they the one pushing stuff, right? The killing is not stopping. You're picking the wrong people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not even close to stopping. Then you get like, I agree with you. They don't like y'all don't want it to stop.
I don't care what nobody say, they don't. Because I'm going to tell you this on everything. I know for a fact. If they want criminal activity to stop, they could do whatever
They
they
could do
want,
what they
but
wanted to.
you don't make money from stopping it though.
At least not all
When
of it.
when anything that's criminal, there's more court cases, there's more jails to be filled up. If you're in criminal activity, you want to stay fly. You want the flyest car. You want to be the man. It's a lot of perks come with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like I said, I don't get it, and I ain't gonna lie, I seen them guy, and I like I said, I'm moving around so much, that's why I seen everything to you guys. And I seen somewhere where this guy from the park, they say never miss nobody, somebody killed. Like, how this what's wrong with people just going around thinking I'm just that bad to take somebody's life? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, remember, I always say, like, anything that's done in the street, those dudes in the street, I don't care about that stuff. But now I'm coming to the point, I do kind of care about that stuff, right? Because you're not only harming yourself, you will do anything to get to that person. So you harming everybody else around to get to that one person. And guess who always died? The innocent.
Yeah.
Innocent always die, no matter what.
AAE, let me throw this out there. It said he's not getting out. Thank the good Lord. He got
Okay.
900,000 bond for murder, 250,000 bond for injury to a child by omission, $300,000 bond for tampering with evidence, namely a human corpse, and a
Wow.
$350,000 bond injury to a child causing seriously bodily harm.
She must have told on his ass. He must have beat that child to death, and she was
Oh,
scared.
well, shit. Let me read it to you then. Thank
Okay.
you. I'm glad you asked. Let me find that again. Uh,
She had to be scared of his ass, but girl, you got your hair done blind. I'll beat you. Girl, that's the type of girl. Girl, they need to tear her ass up in EBR. She don't need no. They don't need to spare her at all. You not even that you killed him and took him somewhere else. You made his sibling have to sit there and smell his body. The death and the smell
The
of death is
decomposing
good.
body.
Okay, there you go.
hey,
That word right there I've been looking for. Go ahead.
it says the boy said Coulter struck the 8-year-old in the face, feet, buttocks, back, legs, and groin, and that Coulter continued to kick and hit the boy after he had stopped moving. The 7-year-old
Wow.
said that he stared at his older brother's face while Coulter was kicking and hitting him. At some point
Wow.
during the beating, his brother stopped blinking. Once he had killed the boy, Coulter laid out his body on the floor and covered him. According to court documents, when the children's mother, Gloria Williams, came into the room, she saw the body on the floor, began crying, and made the children leave while she fought with Coulter. The 10-year-old said that Williams returned to the apartment sometime later to check on the dead boy and found that his body, feet, and teeth had turned into a skeleton and that his
Wow.
hair
Wow.
was off.
His what
Williams
was off?
said that his hair had fell out.
Oh,
So he went
wow.
into rigor mortis really fast. Um, Williams said that when she confronted Coulter, he told her he was sorry and that he lost it and had continued punching the child until he was asleep. Sleep?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Bitch, he was dead.
Why don't we let you get punched in your till you sleep?
Right. Oh,
Wow.
Because I guarantee you
he's
that's how he
probably
gonna
gonna
go
get
out.
his issue in Harris County Jail. He's probably more than likely gonna get his issue in Harris County Jail.
In general
Wow.
hospital.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie. If I had the bread and somebody snapped, God, let me shut up.
Right,
Girl,
right.
no, let me
He
just
probably
shut
Well,
up.
I
gonna
Let
don't
me
get
want to
just
himself
say
in
shut up.
nothing
trouble.
too much because
Hey,
Man,
hey,
I just
y'all.
don't like that type of stuff. Like, don't mess with no kids. Like old people and kids.
Yeah,
they off limits. Like I
and
don't give a shit
and believe it or not,
about.
prisoners don't like that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Like even people I know, nigga, don't mess with no kids. Like don't mess with children or kids. The only time I ever, like I knew like people like real dudes that's in the street, they would not harm a grandmother's mother's children unless that mother thinks she's like a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Or if that dude then violated his family in a way. And that's the only time coming up you will hear those things in the street happening. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody go. And you know what make me so mad? They stuck a lot of those guys in jail in the 80s and 90s. Though I don't give a damn how much drugs they sold. You could not come in their neighborhood and disrespect no one's mama. I don't care if she was on drugs, what the hell she was on. You get what I'm saying? You're not
Yeah.
finna not go to school if they know you smart. You get me? If they smell that, like dudes they knew didn't have the, no street growing, or they trying to push them in another way because they feel like they sacrificing themselves by doing what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? To make sure my mama ain't got to worry about not eating. You don't have to worry about not putting on clothes. You can have the best of shoes or whatever. And obviously it probably wasn't right, but they done that back then. Now everybody, the system is calling the hood neighborhoods gangs, so people scared to even take up each other. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or defend their neighborhoods or do this because they put a label on everything a black person do, and I don't care what nobody say. I mean, everybody like Obama, but I like him as he a smooth operator, and I'm gonna keep it real. But for as what he done, it's some things I still feel like Trump went in there and did what the fuck he wanted to do, whether they passed the bills or not. You feel me? And it's just a
Yup.
lot. Like we stuck, bro. Like we're so stuck. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a foundation. We don't have no one
Well,
want no one to
let's be
lead
real.
anymore.
Let's be real. Black people is like we on our own.
Bruh, I just
I
don't
mean,
know.
look how they pass laws for the Asians and as you say, the alphabet
QBC, what
community.
you call them? The alphabets.
Hey,
Do them alphabets.
time out, Andrew.
Go
I swear I hate to interrupt you, but you got to expand on that, bro. You
on
just
what?
can't make a statement. You can't make a
Oh,
statement like that and
oh,
then cut it off.
okay. All
Expand
right.
on what you mean by we out here alone.
I guess I don't trust. I'm sorry, my bad. I guess I don't trust any party when it comes to helping black people. I haven't. I mean, outside of like independent, maybe independent of maybe you know how do I put it? Maybe
You
like
talking about the independent party versus the Democrats or the Republican? That's what you're trying to say?
yeah. If that makes any sense.
So basically you're saying that you don't respect either party, whether they Democrats, independent, and Republicans, because you just feel like we just out here by ourselves.
Yes.
You just got to be able to explain it better
Oh,
and
my
have it
bad.
together, mold it together when you put stuff out there in the
Hmm.
universe. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
Yeah.
to have it ready to rock and roll because of,
I guess
Herbert's
I
going to
didn't think
call it
about it.
out.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you, Herbert.
but he
Okay.
don't want you to make these people think when
Yeah.
you say we out here alone. We are out here alone or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And no matter what we do, if you look at, I'm gonna try to find that video, Herbert. I could not get it because some kind of way my phone went dead. They trying to wash, and this has nothing to do with what I will show you tonight, you guys. They're trying to wash history again with black folks and women. The Senate. And the Senate is 50-50, right? I
Yeah.
believe it is, right? Isn't it? Quote me wrong.
I think so.
The Democrats, the Democrat Party sent a bill. They rewriting it. They trying to reinvent things like they have done all the time, and that's what we gotta stop it. We just have to stop it. You know what I'm saying? And I
Cause
just think that. Hold on one second,
okay.
Herbert. I mean, not Herbert. Andrew. I just think that Black folks need to move in these areas where these people are winning at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta balance. It's a game. Politics is a game. Okay, a Republican, you call this a red state. How it could be a red state if more blacks there or minorities there, right?
Right.
How could it be that? If you think ahead, that means we need to put a strategy together to be able to overcome certain things. You know what I'm saying? A strategy. Stop arguing with these people all the time. They use strategies with us, you know. And I'm gonna say this: we're not alone. I have to take that back because you got that man above you. And whenever
Yeah.
you came to this world, he gave us the 5 cents and he gave us the ultimate package. And some of us decide to listen, and some of us tried to do it our way, and some of us just turned the blind eye to it. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, whoever the high power is, he'll make you understand. He'll get your mind right. And I'm a living witness to that. He'll bring you down to your feet. And you will get on your feet, and then you will pray, and you got to keep praying until he allow you to get up off your feet and let you know that he forgive you. But at the end of the day, you're not alone. You just feel alone, but you're not alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why you have movements. A lot of these movements I don't like. That's why, right now I got what you call the Patricia Ann story on my thing now, because I want to talk to people. I'm going to put documentaries. Harry going to help me and everything. Put them together. Stories like my mom should never go under the rug ever again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now, the public itself will convict you before you even go get convicted. So I mean, we got all these people that and got shot are dead in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 2 weeks, over 37 people. That's some shit.
Right.
You got that many angry people. That many angry people in one spot. So just imagine everywhere else that's way bigger than us. We can sit Baton Rouge in Chicago and LA. So if we doing those numbers, what I'm saying, before the end of the month, then what? That's some shit. And I tell these women, y'all can't sit up here and cry when your child die. You have to do that shit way before your child die. Motherfucker, teenager don't want me to control him. Oh, I'm gonna let them slave masters control you then. Cause I'd rather be able to look you in your face and watch you breathe than bury your ass and sit back here miserable as shit cause you dead. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them, have it your way. How you want it? What side of the coin do you want? You gotta talk to them kids like that. Man, I don't care. They can say what they want and get mad with me. Black kids don't understand niceness. They want us to talk nice style kids, want to act like our boys are soft, want to say this and that. I mean, it is what it is. That's just how I feel. I raised 2 boys and 1 girl. And for me, she more tougher than them. Go ahead. Next. Go ahead. What you concurred about?
In our U.S. House of Representatives, there's 220 Democratic members, 212 Republican members, and 3 vacant seats, which give you a total of 435. And in the House of, in the U.S. Senate, it is 48 Democratic members, 50 Republican, and 2 independent members. Let's see who are the Louisiana senators.
They Republicans for sure.
Right. The senators are Bill Cassidy and John Neely Kennedy.
Correct.
Let's see if we can find the state representative.
Yeah, they're trying to do that bill was dealing with the Board of Education. I remember that bill that they trying to pass and rewrite from whenever the House passed it. It was with the Board of Education. They trying to remove Martin Luther King, anything about Indians, anything about women.
Wow.
Okay.
Everybody out here worrying about the wrong shit. They watching history like they watched history before. You feel me?
Yeah, and this got stuff to do with the critical race theory also, where they trying not to teach
This
the
don't
real
have
history.
anything to do with race theory. This is actually a bill that the Senate trying to get passed. And I'm gonna tell you, Trump getting that office is gonna be passed. And I'm gonna say this again: Trump don't have to be in the office. Biden to pass that motherfucker. I don't care what nobody say. I think he more racist. I didn't even. I voted for Biden, but I see that he's way more racist than Trump. I don't care what nobody say. He have leaked audio of him saying things and demeaning black folks. And guess what? The black community, the women, the reason why that Negro is in office. And I said Negro. But he ain't getting my vote this year. I tell you that. They better groom somebody to get in that motherfucking seat other than Trump if you don't want him in there. I tell you that. Because he ain't getting out. He ain't did shit for us. And when you run in the Senate and the House, you had you was running both. It's no way you couldn't have got them bills passed. The George Floyd bill still sitting on the Senate floor. Shit, man. You know, these
It's
kids don't,
tough.
these
It's
kids
tough.
don't, it is though. Go look it up. It's on the Senate floor still after almost going on 2 years.
Oh no, I'm not saying that you're wrong,
No, I'm
Erica.
not
I'm
saying you
saying
saying that. I'm just saying look it up. That's all.
that all I'm saying is if that's the case, that's horseshit.
He's not
And
getting my
y'all
vote
know I don't
again.
be trying. Y'all know I don't be trying to curse on these podcasts, but some
Shit. I
stuff,
got loose
some stuff
lips.
deserves some. Some stuff deserves some harsh adjectives and adverbs. So this is what it is. Um,
I just go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm. So let's. I'm perplexed by all this. And we kind of went around the mountain, but some stuff you gotta add in to make it valid of what you're talking about. And at the end of the day, this is my issue, Erica and Andrew. For some reason, the world one day just up and became a place where everybody has to show how tough they are. I'm gangster. I'm a thug. I'm about that life. And only thing Hobart Grayson the third is about is continuing to raise his children, helping kids across the country, and I don't need to be tough. I don't have no need to prove I'm tough to anyone because I'm way past that stage in my life. But I think once people start to see and comprehend that you don't need to be tough to live in this world, then the violence is going to take a strong steep downwards so that people can actually live in peace. Why does all this killing have to happen? Why does all
Can I
this
say one
violence have to
thing?
happen?
Don't mean to interrupt you. Pause there. I'm gonna tell you this. It's never everybody feels like they're tough because we have these um media outlets that stir the pot. All right. Once things are out in the universe, you can't take it back. So now I got to answer. You get what I'm saying? You have a lot of media outlets. It's the reason why a lot of these young men and they're young because they don't understand. You and I understand. You and me, Herbert and Andrew, we understand.
Yeah.
But anyone less than under 25, they don't understand what the it's called the bait. You're getting baited in. You get what I'm saying? And you're on this interview that
I
you
don't
probably
know.
been trying to hold on 1 second. I watch interviews daily, all day. and I watched them young boys get baited in saying things, not intentionally. They in my mind, I don't think they intentionally knowing that it's bait. You get what I'm saying? You go to some
Right.
of these real baiters who never been in the streets, will ask a man about his case, will ask a man about how many bodies he got, will ask a man, you to ask the question, so what he finna do? He young. You get what I'm saying? So the interviews when we were coming up, no one would dare ask someone, or they may say, "Are you looking good with your case?" But I'm gonna leave that to the lawyers, because you know why? They had people around them was grooming them on what they should say and what they should not say. These youngsters have other youngsters that they look up to. You know what I'm saying? And half of them haven't did nothing morally in the streets or even raised in the streets in a negative way. But guess what? You the street nigga now. You feel me? Now, if you go, like, don't take my word for it. Just go DJ Academic. Go look at him. He's the biggest pusher. Him. And what that's Glad TV?
Yeah.
People got on him about that. Tell them you know what you're doing, because them boys are young. They don't know no better when they come in there. He said, I asked the question. They don't have to answer. But as a person, you know he's in legal trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying, go look at it. Go look at stuff. Go look at it.
I've seen Vlad. He one of the worst ones with that. Like when they had
Who is he? Who you talking about?
Vlad, like he'll ask them the questions and they just start they just don't know when to be quiet. Because it was some rapper, I can't remember his name right now. I'm drawing a blank.
But it's a lot of rappers. It's not just one.
Them, you know, some of them might have been convicted or whatever because they just use his platform as evidence.
They did, because they used his platform to
Andrew.
They used his platform to get, what's his name? The Chicago guy. He just put out a statement and he asking everybody to speak in his behalf, because he said all the stuff he done. He done went to schools. He done talked to kids about not. You know how you went on your positive note. It's like, you making too much money, nigga. I gotta stop you, nigga. Too many people look up to you, nigga. And I'm finna stop you. I'm finna put your ass in jail on a racketeering charge, like he's some damn John Gotti or something. I don't understand the shit. These guys will never make the much as money as John Gotti and them big sharks and all that other stuff. And you giving these young men who ain't even 20, ain't even lived their life, racketeering charges. That shit crazy.
I'm trying to remember what's the charge. What's that rapper name? Casanova something.
That's the one that's speaking out. They convicted him from Glad.
Yeah,
I think allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly, because I have to look it up, but you know.
I'm gonna have to look him up too.
But at the end of the day, if y'all go, like, even with the Boosie stuff, you see all them bosh, everybody grabbing stories, twisting the words and posting it. It's on my Facebook all day. Straight, like anything that happens all day. I got into a tangle with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no grown man finna let nobody talk to them, especially no homosexual. I don't care who get mad about that. You on there trolling somebody for what? Me and Boosie got a song together. Somebody, he went for the bait. He didn't go for the bait. He responded to another man telling him something. And I believe he have a right to respond.
And responded to his daddy.
I know what he said about his daddy. Yeah, I know.
I ain't even mad at Boosie for that, because you keep picking at.
I'm not mad with him about nothing he done said and done. Because that boy
to me, because he calling Lil Nas X out on a bunch of stuff.
But leave the kids alone. That's it. That's his motto. You do what you want to do. Stop feeding them kids stuff.
Talking about F your kids. Lil Nas X went on F your kids. I said, dude, the kids the reason one of your first single, Old Town Road, whatever, really blew up. I heard kids singing that song.
Dude, I don't care what nobody say. I don't believe he gay. I just think he's playing a role. His mannerism, if you look at that boy mannerism and everything else, it doesn't give me a sign of homosexuality. I don't care. Even when people come out the closet, you could kind of tell with their mannerism and stuff. I just don't
They
see
don't
it. I
do
don't
all
care
the
what
stuff
nobody
we
say.
doing. I think I told you this before. I saw somewhere. I think it was on a gay dude was even calling him out after he kissed the man on BET and whatever. Like, you doing too much.
Well, yeah, but we got to get off Nas because he
Yeah.
trends too goddamn much. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
said what I
I
said
don't
about
want
that,
to
and I
add to
shouldn't
him.
even brought that up. Yeah, I shouldn't even brought it up. At the end of the day, you know, this show is about these young boys killing one another, and like I feel that, you know, these outlets are helping fuel it up. I feel that the OGs are scared to even say anything because they're gonna get backlash from a lot of their distributors or whatever you call it. They can't go around getting these endorsements because the people, the majority, they got the money, want to control everything at the end of the day. So I you know, I ain't gonna lie, when I see the statistics for 2 weeks, and it's not even including everything else, it's only including things that was publicized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just blowed me, and I really don't know how, you know, what could be the solution at this point. I don't, you know. Hurry, do you, I mean, what would be the solution? I know I cut you off. Just
The,
give me
the,
a minor reason, a
to
solution, because I really,
to me,
I know I've been in the streets all my life. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't never seen this
right.
dumb shit that's going on.
So the first solution is discipline at home. Kids, the moment they took discipline out of school, and then they took discipline out of the home, kids thought that they could kids kid, kids kids thought they could do what they want. And I believe in the fact of the matter that when the word says if you spat a rod, you spoil a child, that
Right.
shit is true. Bigger
So
than
what do
life
you
is
think
true.
we should do? So what do you think we
Start
should do? Do we need to
start back.
file a motion in court to be able to take our kids' act, you know, controlling our house? Do we need to, you know, get the attention of the Senate or the House on how, you know, these people coming into our homes, we can't even discipline our kids no more? Or you know what I'm saying? What, you know, I understand, take it back. Like, what would be your solution of how do we take it back? I guess that's the word to use. You know, how? Because these women scared
Hey,
of them children.
hey, all I know is that I got my ass whipped. Extension cars, bull whip, fucking belt, whatever my mother could find in her damn hands, that's what she knocked the fuck out of me with, because I was a solid kid. You know, I was a big kid.
So did you consider that abuse? Like all these people on, oh, my mama abused
Hell
me.
no.
No,
Hey,
she
if it
beat your
wasn't abuse
motherfucking
with
ass.
all them ass whoopings my mama gave me with a fucking extension cord, if that shit wasn't abuse then, it ain't abuse now. Fuck what you heard. Like that's the issue why kids won't listen. And then I gotta say this, it's no disrespect towards any women. Women, you have to let somebody other than yourself help discipline your children.
And you're right. You know what? You're right. Because you know what? I regret a lot of shit. Do you hear me?
Like
If I could do
if
that shit over, I regret a
if no
lot
one
of
can tell
shit.
a child nothing, if no one can tell a child nothing, who the fuck they gonna listen to? If somebody can't tell them nothing at home, nobody can't tell them shit in the street. I see kids all the time that come from two-parent homes. The minute they get out of high school, now all of a sudden they smoking weed and they drinking. Get the fuck out of here. Where you get that from? You ain't see your parents doing that shit. Why you gotta try to follow a trend that does not fucking benefit you?
And I
Like
say
that
that
shit.
all the damn time. All the time. But
Like
they
you know
blame,
we
but they, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like it's just asinine to me that no one can tell a child anything in today's society. In today's society, nobody can tell a child any. Nobody can tell a child anything. Um, a child wants a car. Parents go get the fucking child a better car than they got. I wish the fuck I would. You driving a Mercedes, I'm driving a maybe. A Mercedes versus a maybe. My shit may start, it may not. But he go out there and push a button. Put his hand on the door and everything locked up. I wish I would.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you this. What I'll tell the people, and I'll let you know. If you give your child a car while she's in high school, I had a child that was graduated in 2020. And when I went out there to pick him up, I never let him use my damn truck. But when I picked him up, them little girls that was hanging around the football players, they were letting them motherfuckers drive y'all motherfucking car. And I'm telling you that. They was letting them dudes drive your motherfucking car. So why would I give my child something better than me? Oh my God, this is crazy, boy. These kids are crazy. They'll drive your fucking ass up the fucking wall. For real, for real, for real. This shit is just not cool no more, y'all. I just seen all this. Like, I'm like, maybe you have a beef here and there, right? And that stuff dealing with whatever they do in the street, that's their business. But y'all like attacking women. Like, they really, men are really, like, I just don't respect. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my boys, I tell them don't let a woman spit on them. Don't let a woman slap him in his face. That's the most disrespectful thing a woman could do. You get what I'm saying? But, however, don't go around bullying a woman. I always said bullies are men that beat women can't beat a man ass. And that just was always my motto because it was always true back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know, y'all. Like, I'm confused. Like, they got me so confused.
Hey, I don't know no real men though that beat women either though. Sorry, I don't know no real men that beat on women. My bad.
No, you ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. It's the truth. But they have dudes, these younger dudes fight their girls and everything. I'm watching on. A girl did a prank on her boyfriend. They look like both of them about 18, 19 years old. And she did a prank. Do you know this boy was punching her? Like, I thought it was a joke. He was literally punching her like she was a dude. I'm hearing the licks. I had to hear it. I had to watch it at least 3 to 4 times. Then you go tell her, well, don't play with me then. Like, you just beep out this girl behind a prank. She pretended like she was on the phone with a boy or something like that, but she really wasn't. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, why our community is so effing angry? And know somebody said, remember I told you I got to find that video? I've been trying to look for it. They said the weed that they smoke do not come from, where it normally comes from. Say it comes from allegedly Asia. And it's made, and it messes up the chemical and something chemical within your head, like something, I don't know what you call
chemical
that, but
imbalance.
not imbalance. It messes something up in your body, and it makes you have female. I don't know. He said it. He was on the Breakfast Club when he said it. That's on everything. I remember seeing it. I've been trying to find it so I can send it to Herbert because Herbert wanted to see it. And it's something it does, but it's not pure weed that we be smoking in America. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to even say allegedly. I'm telling you that I did hear somebody say that, and I can believe that because we get a lot of our stuff from outside of the United States. These people hate us. So why would they not chemical base something to screw us up? We're the only country right now that think like a man with a wig is better than a woman that can really spread her leg and birth a woman. Birth his ass. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. I don't get that. Man, we got 5 more minutes left before we turn off. I want the man Herb to give us a minute. Well, Andrew, you could give us a little something before we go. Then I'm gonna let Herbert go on and shut it down because at the end of the day, we do need to figure out something, you guys. We got to figure out something because if we got to get an act or something done through legislation, we can go to court and fight the system about disciplining our kids. We have to do something. We just do. Because I don't know which generation we got to catch, but this generation that ain't no catching for them. It just ain't. They're not gonna listen. But I'm just being honest. Ain't no catching. Herbert, you
Boy,
could go ahead.
crazy.
Go ahead, Andrew, for a second, and then I'm gonna let
Well,
Herbert give us. Because he got to. He spins his little wise in there. But go ahead.
man, we gotta do something to keep these men for these young boys from growing up soft and stuff. Like I just don't even know what to do. Like you say, you won't let them discipline them. You won't let them do this. You won't let them do that.
What you call it?
They think they grown and all that. And these boys getting feminine ways. I've noticed. I work in the school system and I see this every day.
So do you believe? I'm gonna say this one thing. They do have people that are stressed and they go through their mental stuff. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I mean,
saying?
I understand. Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't like the demeanor of some young men either. But
yeah,
I guess you have to. It's a battle that you pick, I guess,
yeah.
because just like I could get stressed out, you can too, and we still have to notice that too. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that a lot of stuff is too soft at the end of the
Okay, I'm
day.
glad it's not just me.
No, it is not. It is not. It is not. Okay, Herbert, go on and shut it down, and whoever they is,
Hey,
they need to go.
so so I first want to start by saying this. Shout out to, I think they are the dads on duty in the Shreveport, Louisiana area. Those men got tired of what was happening in the schools in their surrounding areas, and
Right.
they got off their ass and got on the front line. So shout out to the dads on duty in the Shreveport, Louisiana area. Um, Secondly, um, I think it was the guy before him. He
You're
was
breaking
Baton
up,
Rouge
sweetheart.
police chief. I
Well,
think I'm telling you,
you
I,
was breaking up. You was breaking up.
I, I, I think I was telling you about this, Erica, a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about something. So the police chief before Murphy Paul, and Murphy's been in there for I think maybe on his second term. Um, he said he had a press conference and he was like, "Look, I'm talking to all the gang leaders, all these people. Y'all are who I'm directing all this to. If any violence happens in my city, I'm coming to get your asses." And for about 6, 8 months, it was violence, pretty much violence free in the Baton Rouge area. Um, but we as men, if we believe in what's right, if we believe in what's doing what's right, we have to come from behind our comfort zone to help these children. If it's what if we're about what we say we're about. Because there's a lot of dudes that say they're about one thing and they do the total opposite. And if you don't want to be out there on the front line, man, send your $20 to help the people that want to be out there on the front lines helping. Because there's people out here that want to be out here fighting, but they don't have all the resources, and they should have to take resources from their own homes to help other people's kids. So if y'all don't want to be out there on the front line, man, start a GoFundMe account for everything else. Start a fucking GoFundMe account so we can help these kids get on the right track. If you're a counselor, if you are a psychologist, a sociologist, get your ass off the couch and get in the game because we need you too. You guys are supposed to be smart as shit. We need your help. People that's out here fighting for these children need your help. Don't be afraid. It's okay. We'll give you the credit. We'll say it was your idea. We just want the violence to stop. I know me personally, I'm tired of seeing goddamn kids when I go in the store to get something I don't need, which is a kickstart. I'm tired of seeing kids going there and buying 3 and 4 packs of cigars. Like, if you're an adult and you choose to if you're an adult and you choose to smoke marijuana, that's fine because you're old enough. Even if you can't handle it, you're old enough to make that decision. But a 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old kid shouldn't be able to go and buy cigars to do drugs with, and nobody should be buying that shit for them. So
right.
that's my 1 minute.
There you go.
That shit was probably more than 1 minute, but you know.
You know damn where it was. But you guys well spoke tonight. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, I swear to God, like just seeing that when I was at home coming, and then you see these reporters and they don't talk about no other community but ours, right? They don't talk about all the whites that get killed. They don't talk about all the whites that are committing suicide. They talk about our community, and they press us so much. I'm just sick of it at this point. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just, I'm pro. It's whatever type of atmosphere, but at the end of the day, enough is a fuck enough. You know what I'm saying? These young men got to understand when you go out there, okay, you on the line of defense, whatever. It ain't about your mom, okay, your homie, whatever. Stop going fuck with shit. Like, stop going out there. Oh, this money is everywhere. That's the problem I got. Like, it's not like you can't go figure a way to make money. You know what I'm saying? So what's all the being jealous for? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it for? You know, I got a call center thing. I put, I'm piggybacking off something else, making money from that. You can make money, bro. Like, the money is there. If you want to look at, bro, if you want to see what I done been through, whatever I done got into when I was young, you be like, well, how the fuck she get to do all that? The will of God, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The will of God. That's how. People don't get it. Like, they think they know you, and the bad part about it, because you done with this, or they assume you done this stuff, right? They think they know you. You get me? But you could be around a person that can be devious, in your opinion, but the most brilliant person that probably ever walked the face of the planet. You feel me? I know a lot of dudes that's in the street can go take a test and be a straight A student. I know some dudes that are straight A students, but it's their circumstances, what they're around. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to figure out the resources, how to help people become business owner. Don't have no seminar and you done made me pay $300 or $400 for a whole conversation. You get what I'm saying? Okay, nigga, you still ain't told me how to fucking do it. You talking about wealth and shit that people don't really understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had those seminars. I done been to one, right? About flipping houses. I'm still looking at basically what I'm doing. I'm going to find the houses for you. I'm giving you the houses. And if you choose to pay me or you not choose to pay me, you get what I'm saying? And you still don't understand the business part of it. You telling me to go do the manual work of it, but you ain't explaining the business part of it. You know what I'm saying? How do I grow? So that's my tip, you guys. I just hate to see all those kids that got shot. I really hate them women, them kids, and all this other stuff. I definitely hate the fact that a lot of people had to die within this month. I mean, it's just sad. But we finna get off because obviously we 5 minutes over. I just had to get my say too. You know what I'm saying? I went over a minute myself, but y'all, I ain't gonna lie, this podcast kind of mean a little more to me because it kind of hurt in a sense. Because I think the kids that was in and of the 60s and the 70s kind of created this mass. We got to sell drugs. We got to get our mama out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we can have the Jordans, because now they integrating us in these schools where these kids got credit. They mama giving them this and that. Now we got to, you know what I'm saying? We have to look like the Jones, or they going to call us niggas. You know what I'm saying? Or they going to call us poor, you know? So something got to happen, you know? It ain't all about going running down there telling the laws. Everything is about you fixing your community yourself. And if they don't like it, nigga, you finna get up out of here. You feel me? But y'all have a great day. Thanks for the people who tuned in and out. And hopefully it's all good and eventually it'll be all worth it. So y'all have a great day.
All right, you too.
Thank you,
Erica
guys.
Tranel.
Thank you, guys. See you next week.
My boy, look, my boy is a trooper. He gonna be in the truck. He don't care what part of the world he on. He gonna be on the podcast with Erica. You have a great day, y'all, and be safe.
Say, y'all. Hey, shout out to the city of New Orleans, man, for allowing me to be in that city to do the podcast tonight after I finish my game. I just found it. Hey, if you're in the city, come out to 2500 Canal. That's the Waffle House. Hey, they waiting on you to come and catch some grub. Y'all know Waffle House be slamming, man. So shout out to the Waffle House.
Hey, guess what? We had the best cooks. We had the best cooks in Louisiana. So y'all go ahead and go, okay? Bye. Peace in the Middle East.
Drew.
All right,
Herbert. Erica Tranel.
Oh, wow. Goodbye.
Oh, you don't like that shit. My bad, dog. My bad.